if this world doesn't have golf? If golf doesn't exist?
It's a simple question, but it's difficult because I don't even know what my life would look like. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would chase. I don't know what I would do when I first woke up in the morning. I don't know what I'd be thinking about.
Right.
I mean, it's an obsession. I mean, my brain can't not think about it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I never had a plan B. Like I said, from the time I was 12 years old, I was going to be a professional golfer, or I was going to die trying.
Right.
And that was it. That was. I made up my mind, and I never came back. I never was like. People would be like, "Oh, do you have a plan B?" I'm like, "Nope."
So you cannot imagine
No.
if the world doesn't have golf, right?
Yep.
If golf isn't exist.
Golf has given me so much, including our friendship, which I hold very near and dear to my heart. Like I mean, maybe I would have met you under different circumstances. I don't know, but be less off if I didn't have you as a friend. I can tell you that. So I feel very fortunate.
สวัสดีครับวันนี้ Living Success เอพิโซดพิเศษจริงๆครับเราได้พบกับโปรที่เป็นคนต่างชาตินะครับซึ่งมาอยู่ในเมืองไทย12ปีละแล้วก็ต้องขอบคุณจอห์นแคทลินครับที่สละเวลามาให้สัมภาษณ์กับเราแล้วก็ต้องขอบคุณจอห์นแคทลินที่สละเวลามาเล่นในทัวร์นาเมนต์ของเรานะครับสิงห์แชมเปี้ยนชิพที่สนามระยองกรีนบัลเล่ทัวร์นาเมนต์นี้นะครับสวัสดีครับจอห์นครับ Yeah, good to see you, John.
Good to see you.
Yeah, many players they know you very well already, but I would love you to like introduce yourself, like short introduce.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm John Catlin from the United States of America, originally from California. I've been spending all the time in Thailand. First came to Thailand 12 years ago and made Thailand my second home and my Asia home base. And I love coming back to Thailand. It's an amazing place. It's great to be a part of the Singha family and come back and play all Thailand golf tour.
What do you think about this golf course?
It's a good test. You have to hit it. You have to hit it straight. You have to hit it in the fairway. The greens have a lot of slope on them, so if you're coming from the rough, it's going to be very difficult to get the ball close to the pin. And if you're not close to the pin, the greens have a lot of slope. They're very fast. It's a test. You gotta golf your ball, and that's what you're looking for. You know, you want to figure out who's the best that week, and this golf course is definitely going to expose that.
Okay. Being international player, came from the United States of America and wearing Singha on your chest, what that means to you?
The world. Yeah, it means the world. I mean, I know how difficult it is to get. You know, I know what a close-knit family it is, and you know, it's something I hold very near and dear to my heart. And I want to help the family in any way that I can and help Singha grow to even greater heights in, you know, the small ways that I can.
I saw you everywhere in the world. You know, you always find some Thai restaurant or a good restaurant who have singer, and you always put that on your Instagram, you know, your social media, because you have you know, really decent number of people following you.
Yes.
And once you post that, yeah, it means a lot to Singha too.
I just think it's a great way to give back. I think it's a great way to grow the brand, grow the name. You know, people pay attention to what I post. You know, everybody says like, oh, you having your Singha this week? Like, people pay attention, like they see it, and you know, something small like that can make a big difference in, you know, growing the Singha brand. People realizing what a great product it is. You know, what a great corporation it is, and yeah, so that, you know, in small ways I can help.
So once you call me that you go like, Jay, I cannot make it there. I have to go to Live Golf, right?
Yeah.
So I was so thrilled for you.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity, and you know, I appreciate Singha being very supportive of that, and you know, wanting me to do well, wanting me to succeed, wanting me to move up in my career, and you know, I think it's a win-win for both of us. But I'm glad that you see it that way as well.
We would love to see Thai flag.
Yes.
And for international player, we would love to see Singha on your chest, of course, right? And then can you share with us like what brought you to golf game? Like very beginning, very early, at the early age.
I started playing golf with my dad and my brother. It was kind of a way for us to spend time together. Yeah. We'd go out, you know, weekends, after school. My brother's 9.5 years older than I am. So by the time I started, I was 3. He was 12. He was very serious. Wow. So, you know, I was one of the few 3-year-olds that'd be out there for 2 or 3 hours. And the love just kind of grew. I played a lot of sports as a kid growing up, but by the time I was about 11 or 12, that's kind of when Tiger Woods was doing his thing, and it just is like, that's what I want to do. And since I was 11 or 12, I was like, I want to be a professional golfer. And I've put all my effort and focus on making that a reality.
So you made decision since you're like 13, 20?
12 years old, yeah. I remember going to my mom and I was like, Mom, I want to be a professional golfer. And she goes, are you sure? And I'm like, yes, I'm sure. And ever since then, that's been my focus. Yeah.
And then what brought you to Thailand? What brought you to Asia? To Thailand, start playing, Asian Development Tour, right?
Yeah.
Thailand Golf Tour and then Asian Tour. And what brought you to Asia?
My coach was the one that told me I should come to Asia. He was the one that said that Asian Tour would be a great opportunity for you, and one, it would give you an opportunity to play, but also it would give you an opportunity to grow as a man and to be on your own and have to make your own decisions and live with the consequences, and being away from your family and your friends and having to learn different cultures and all that. It's gonna help you grow. It's gonna make you better. So he really encouraged me to do that. Why I came over to Asia, and then once I came to Thailand, I fell in love with it. I didn't know what to expect. I'd never been to Asia my whole life, and within a week I was like, man, this is just so amazing. It's just different from Western culture, but in so many good ways. So yeah, like it is very much a second home. The people in Thailand are special. They're exceedingly friendly. They're very welcoming. They always have a smile on their face. From the time I got off the plane in 2014 until now, I've always felt like I was a part of Thailand. Like it never felt like I was like an outsider looking in, like, oh, we don't want you here. It's like, no, like they're happy to have you. Like always. We want you as a part of our culture, and it's just so amazing, so cool.
You love Thai food?
I love Thai food. I mean, there's so many reasons why I love Thailand. I mean, the Thai food, Thai culture, the golf, Singha. There's beaches, the weather. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I love Thailand.
Right. And 8 years ago, we met in Sing Chiang Mai Open in Major Golf Course.
Yeah.
You would love to be part of Sing family.
Yeah.
So I kind of challenge you, right? Like if you won this tournament, you'll be more than welcome to Sing family. And you won by 7 strokes.
7 shots. 25 under par, and I beat a local legend just to do it.
Oh my gosh! And that was so thrill. And another challenge that we had, that we went to Macau 3 years ago, right? And you've been wanting to see our big boss Kun Santi.
Yeah.
Because you feel the love from seeing a family.
Yes.
And you would love to to win 3 European Tour tournament already.
Yeah.
So that's quite an achievement. So you would love to see him. And we had dinner.
Yes.
And then I go like, if you win this tournament, I'll take you to see Kun Santi.
Yeah. I thought about it. I was like, I want to win this so I can meet Kun Santi. And just an amazing man. Thailand golf, from kids all the way up to seasoned professionals. I mean, second to none. It's just I haven't seen it anywhere in professional golf, amateur golf, junior golf. It just doesn't exist. So to meet somebody who has that vision, who has wants to see Thailand golf grow and become as good as it possibly can be, and for me to be a small part of that, the support that he's shown me, yeah, I was like, I want to meet the guy. I want to put a face to a name, and I want to get to know him, and I want to express my sincere gratitude.
Your dream came true.
Yes, it did.
Exactly. And
I earned it.
Yeah, exactly. You earned it.
I earned it.
And I was so thrilled.
Yeah.
So thrilled for you, so happy for you, because being in this industry, I've seen quite some emotional feeling, some struggle
Oh yeah.
that players have to be through, right?
Everybody goes through.
And once they achieve, always up and down. When you're down, what brings you up? Like climbing up from the deep hole?
I think you keep going. I think you keep working. I think you continue to have confidence in yourself. One thing that I'm fortunate enough to have had is I've seen how the process works, and I've seen what I've had to do and continue to do in order to be successful. So it's like, if I'm not winning or I'm not playing it to my top level, sure, it's frustrating. Like I want to win. Like that's why I put all the effort in. But I also know that it's like still on the right path. I still keep pushing. I keep pushing. I keep pushing. I know it's going to get tighter. That my shot shape's going to get better. My misses are going to get better. And I've also got a great coach, and we put a lot of work in together, and there's a lot of effort from his part, and we have a lot of long conversations, and there's so much that goes into winning a golf tournament. Some of it's not even really necessarily in your control. Sometimes things just kind of have to go your way, but you have to earn the right to be in that situation. Like it's not going to be given to you. So yeah, I think it's confidence in your process. That's the great part about being in the Singha family, especially for the Thai players, is they have that support system. So it's like even if they're not winning, even if they're not performing at the highest level, they have people to rely upon. They can ask, the Boon Chus, the Tong Chais, the Kiradeks, the guys that have had success. Like, how do I get through this? Like, what do I do? And I know those guys are backing them 100% and want to see them succeed. And sometimes that's all you need. Just somebody to be like, hey man, I got you. Like, let's do this.
That's why, like those legends, like this week, we very thrilled to have you, right? This week, we very thrilled to have Tamanoon, Taiwan. They're like so big in golf industry,
Absolutely.
including you too. And then these big people just keep coming back to alternate golf to inspire next generation. That's I think really priceless. And we don't know how to put the price tag.
No, there is no price tag. And I also think there's no limit to what Thai golfers can achieve. I think the only limits that is there is just in their mind. How far do they want to go in this game?
How you mix the two mindsets from being American and living in Thailand?
Americans were extremely goal-oriented, goal-focused, driven, work our butt off in order to get to wherever we're trying to get to. And sometimes that can backfire. Sometimes you can work too hard, you're too focused, you're too into what you're doing. Everything's a balance, right? And if you have to be focused on the correct things. And, also you have to be willing to accept what you don't have control over, which is something I think that we struggle with more in, America, is, accepting those things. And I think Thais are very good at accepting that. Like you can see it in their attitude. You can see it in the way they go about life. Is like, yes, they're very hardworking people, but they also accept like life on its terms and like enjoy life and enjoy being in the present, enjoy their friendships and so like I think that's some of the parts that I've taken from Thai players and Thai culture is it's like, yes, you want to work hard. Yes, you want to have goals. Yes, you want to have dreams and ambitions, and that's what gets you up in the morning and keeps you working. But I also think it's important to enjoy yourself. I think it's important to have a smile on your face. I think it's important to, enjoy the journey, accept the things you don't have control over and focus on the things you do.
Now you're like 33, 34?
35. I like you. I'm turning 36 this year.
Oh my gosh. We knew each other so long now.
Pakwan.
No, not Pakwan. Now you're a big name in Thailand, right? What the best advice that you would like to give those younger generation that would love to see, like, would love to follow John Catlin somehow, would love to win one European tour at least, minimum, something like that. What the best advice for you that you knew Thai culture quite a bit now?
It's a good question. I think advice is difficult because it's tough to give general advice because one thing that works for one person might not work for somebody else. The best advice I could give just from an outsider looking in is don't set limits on what you can achieve. I feel like there's so much talent out here. I see it every time I come back. I see the net, like the great ability to be great around the greens. That's something that Thai players have. I don't really know where it comes from. Maybe they just have great hands. Maybe they just practice a lot. Maybe they get around other guys and they learn something. They watch Prom, they watch Kiradek, they watch those guys and they just have really good short games, and that can carry you a long way in this game. I think that's an important part of winning. Right. Sometimes you have to get a bit uncomfortable to win.
I love that line. Get uncomfortable to win. What that really mean?
Well, your heart's going to be racing. You're going to be away from friends and family. You're not going to have eaten the food that you would want to eat. You're not going to have that support system. Your heart's going to be going 160 beats a minute. There's going to be 27 things going on in your head, and you still got to execute this golf shot for a chance to win a golf tournament, or to make a cut, or to finish top 20, or wherever you're at. Like, you still have to execute this golf shot, and you have to be okay with being uncomfortable, and put yourself in that position over and over and over and over again.
Because like Thai culture, the family is very close to each other, right? That's very good in a way.
Yes.
But it's also like too comfortable sometimes.
Yes. Correct. If it's something you really want, if like you said, I want to win on the European tour. If that's something you really want, you're gonna have to be okay being uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fail. You're gonna come up short again and again and again. You're gonna keep trying. You're gonna keep asking questions. You're gonna keep having to learn, and it might take you 5 years. It might take you 10 years. It might take you 20 years. There's no timeline on this. It's I heard this quote and I love it. It says, "Can you sprint when the destination is unknown?" And I think that's how you win. It's aggressive patience. It's staying patient with your process, but you're staying aggressive on your process. You keep working and you keep striving and you keep going. I think that's the only way you're going to see great success in any avenue of life. I mean, it's the same with what you do. There's setbacks, there's difficulties, there's things, there's obstacles you have to overcome. It's how you get to any high level achievement.
Here comes very simple, but I think very fun question. What if this world doesn't have golf? If golf doesn't exist?
It's a simple question, but it's difficult because I don't even know what my life would look like. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would chase. I don't know what I would do when I first woke up in the morning. I don't know what I'd be thinking about. Right. I mean, it's an obsession. I mean, my brain can't not think about it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I never had a plan B. Like I said, from the time I was 12 years old, I was going to be a professional golfer, or I was going to die trying.
Right.
And that was it. That was I made up my mind, and I never came back. I never was like, people would be like, "Oh, do you have a plan B?" I'm like, nope.
So you cannot imagine?
No.
If the world doesn't have golf, right?
Yep.
If golf isn't exist.
Golf has given me so much, including our friendship, which I hold very near and dear to my heart. Like I mean, maybe I would have met you under different circumstances. I don't know, but be less off if I didn't have you as a friend. I can tell you that. So I feel very fortunate.
Outside of golf, what else do you love?
Quiet time, meditation, being by the beach, going to the gym, bettering myself, talking with my friends, talking with my coach. I wouldn't say lonely journey. It's a journey you do by yourself a lot. And I think it's a learned skill for me. I wasn't always that way, but like I feel pretty comfortable by myself. I would say more so in Thailand than I do even in America. I feel very comfortable by myself here. If you were to ask me why, I don't know. I just do. I just feel very comfortable. I think it's because I know my way around. I know where to go to get things. I do have a very good support system. But like I just feel very comfortable being on my own here.
Because that you really need to win the golf tournament too, right? Yeah. That kind of mindset you have to be on your own, because you have a coach outside the golf course. Yeah. But you cannot have a coach with you on the course, right?
It's you.
It's you and the course and your mind, right?
Yeah. My coach has a saying. He says, if you're looking for a helping hand and it ain't at the end of your arm, you're in trouble.
Wow. What a nice quote.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, and you can take that obviously with a grain of salt, because nobody can do everything that they do by themselves. But when it comes down to winning, when it comes down to being successful in any walk of life, I think that's very true. I think you're the one that's either going to make it happen or you're not going to make it happen.
What do you see the future of Thai golf in next 3 years, 5 years?
Limitless. It just comes down to the players. It comes down to what do they want to achieve. Right. That will come down to, what do they want? I mean, I think I've shown there's many pathways. There's many pathways to be successful, to win golf tournaments, to make money, to to have a great life in this game. You know, is there things I wish I would have accomplished? Of course, but I'm also still 35. So, you know, I would say I've still got another good 10 years. My body feels pretty good.
Luckily, this game, like longevity is very long, longer than other kind of sport, right? Right. And like Bernhard Langer, right? He still win. Yeah, those guys.
64.
Exactly. They're like legend, like since we were really young age, but now they still, have a very good chance to win. Almost every tournament they play, right? Yeah. So, what the last thing you would love to give to the people that watch this video?
I would just say thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I mean, nobody can do this journey alone. And, knowing that there's people out there that are cheering me on and supporting me in what I do, and it means the world. And, you're a part of All Thailand Golf Tour, and I hope you continue to support the great initiatives that are going on here. And Thailand Golf has some great days ahead of it. That's for sure.
So thank you so much, John. Cannot thank you enough for coming to play All Thailand Golf Tour once again.
Of course.
And looking forward to see you again whenever you have free time to come to inspire. Show your what's it called? Your limitless talent, your limitless that intention to win, to play, to conquer the game, and then to share your inspiration.
I've noticed it just in the last couple of days, like people asking questions and they want to know, and I'd say ask away.
So thank you for your time.
Of course. Thank you. ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับจริงๆต้องขอบคุณจอห์นแคทลินนะครับเพราะว่าจริงๆสเกจจูของจอห์นแคทลินเนี่ยเขาไม่ค่อยได้มาเมืองไทยเพื่อมาแข่งน้อยมากแล้วก็หลายๆปีที่ผ่านมาคือจอห์นแคทลินไม่ได้ว่างมาแข่งแล้วก็แค่มาพักผ่อนมาเบรกอะไรเงี้ยครับแล้วก็ทัวร์นาเมนต์นี้ก็ถือว่าเราโชคดีที่ได้จอห์นแคทลินมาเล่นในครอบครัวเหมือนที่เราโชคดีที่มีพี่ๆอย่างที่เราได้เอ่ยนามไปแล้วอย่างเช่นเมื่อหลายปีก่อนที่โปธงชัยใช่ไหมครับพี่หมายประหยัดมากแสงโปธรรมนูญมาเล่นบ่อยๆไม่เคยตกรอบเลยครับโปธรรมนูญเดี๋ยวเราเจอกันใหม่เอพิโซดหน้านะครับขอบคุณมากครับสวัสดีครับ Thank you once again John Thank you
Of course. No problem.